Hello and welcome back. So today, before I get into the video, there's been developments over in the UK about getting out and about. So a lot of people are asking what's going to happen with the videos. Now I'm very lucky in that I'm a couple of weeks ahead with my recordings, so those videos shouldn't be impacted if it's the next 3 weeks that we are confined to barracks essentially. However, it's the live streams that are going to be a bit more trickier. I'm hoping this week to be able to get some more coins just to stockpile before it's too late. Hopefully, again, I'm not sure as of recording this whether the banks are going to be open. I believe they are going to be. Whether they'll have all the coins that I've ordered, who knows? So time will tell. So you'll have to bear with me on that. But hopefully, I should be able to, for the next 2, potentially 3 weeks, keep the daily videos coming. But do expect a couple of product reviews in between the sort of filler episodes between the hunts. But a massive thank you to everyone that's reached out to me to ask how I'm doing. I hope you're all doing well. Those of you that are at home at the moment, either in isolation or recovering yourself, my best wishes to you all. And I'm sure you will join me in hoping that this is sorted out swiftly. So anyway, I think that's enough grandstanding for me. What we're actually here for, though, is the Iguanodon, UK's kind of sort of newest 50p. There it is. So, again, the great marketing ploy. We've got a couple of different variants here. So the Iguanodon is the second in a series of 3 dinosaurs. The Megalosaurus came out last month, which you can go back and see that video if you wish. And I've got all the parts that I got for the Megalodon and Megalosaurus in the Iguanodon as well. So this is the base BUNC. It's very cool packaging. We've got the details there. Reverse designer Robert Nichols. Very cool. I'm excited for the next one, even though I can't pronounce the next dinosaur. So if you want to spell it out phonetically for me in the comments, that'd be much appreciated. We then have an AR enhanced coloured BUNC, which is absolutely stunning, isn't it? Look at that. Just as a like-for-like comparison, I do really like the coloured BUNC. So, is it a marketing ploy, or is it giving us more awesome coins to collect? I think the latter, if I'm honest. And I know the comments are very divided on what they prefer, the base or the coloured. I think it's really cool. And I must admit, I would like to see more coloured BUNCs. In fact, dare I even say, I would like to see a retrospective colouring of some BUNCs, because that is a lovely coin. We've got some different details on the back of the pack there. Very cool, and it's all in conjunction with the Natural History Museum as well. It's very cool. The other thing I will mention, so this is 4 parts that I got these in, and they all came in their own individual packaging, which is surprising. So that's why I'm not opening them, because I've had a few things delivered from the Royal Mint, videos that will be up in due course. However, I had to open them because I had no idea what was what. So I have tried my best not to look at the coins to save my reaction for the actual videos itself. So next up we have a silver proof. I do like these colours. I'm very impressed with this. The sort of blues and greens, very nice. We've got the Iguanodon 2020 UK 50p silver proof coin. Just some information there. What does it say? Iguanodon was one of the first 3 dinosaurs ever discovered, from early portrayals showing it standing on 2 legs like a kangaroo. Our perceptions of this creature have been constantly changing. Almost 200 years later, despite advances in our understanding, Iguanodon is still shrouded in mystery. Very cool. So these I ordered on the pre-order. So the day that the Megalosaurus came out, you could order the 3-parters, which I have done for the whole set. So I think it'd be next month. The Hylaeosaurus, is that it? Hylaeosaurus? I don't know, it sounds wrong. It sounds wrong. But there we go. So which one is this then? Well, let's have a little flick through the pamphlet then. I won't labour it too much. If you do want to read it, I'll try and not cover up any bits of my thumbs, which I've done in the past. So there you go, you can read it at your own pace. And then covered up the parts. 1822, Mary Mantell. Ah, Mantell. Isn't that the name on the coin? just underneath. Oh, it's a Mantel 1825. I see. Very, very cool. Maidstone slab. There we go. Lots of interesting information for those that are interested. See, this was what was missing from the Brexit coin. Very little information in it, I guess. Try and preserve some sense of neutrality. Lovely stuff. And there's the designer himself. Lovely. So which one's this then? So this is the base metal, silver. What a stunner. So much awesome detail on that. 2020. Obviously, with the ongoing health crisis across the world, the big question of what's going to happen with the Olympics and what's going to happen to the Team GB Olympic 50p. Are they going to release it this year, or is it just going to be in the annual sets that we were lucky enough to buy earlier in the year? Who knows? Very cool though. What number did we get? Come on, nice low one. 2,820. How many were minted? Holy Toledo, we got a high number. 3,000. That's actually a very low mintage for a silverproof 50p. Very cool. Well, that is one of the silvers. And then, the star of the show. This should be the coloured silverproof. Again, similar information I would imagine as was on the previous box. There we go. Slightly different box as well. In the Perspex box as well, I do prefer the coins in the Perspex boxes, I must admit, because it's got these awesome decorations on it as well, like this little note Iguanodon. I imagine this will be the same sort of information, if not exactly the same as the previous one. What number did we get on this one? Number 6,166, a much higher number, out of 7,710. Again, reasonably low mintage. It'll be interesting to see what happens to the values of these, because we have had cases where lots of the silver proofs were massively over minted and are still available from the source, the Royal Mint. We'll get him out of his case because it's held together magnetically, for those that haven't seen one of these silver proof openings before. Look at that though. What a cracking coin. I just think the colour on it makes the detail stand out. Very, very nice. Let's get the other one out and just do a side-by-side comparison for this one as well. You see what I mean? Again, I'm sure it's down to individuals. We're all going to have our own personal preferences. But I think on this one, definitely the coloured one for me. Oh, very, very nice. So that is part 2 of the dinosaur set. Obviously, a whole another coin still to come. I believe will be out next month if the first and the second one is anything to go by. And again, please do let me know down in the comments, how do you pronounce it? Put it in phonetically for me, because I have no idea. But a lovely coin. Do let me know in the comments as well what your thoughts on the coin are. Hopefully I should have also coming very soon the 2020 Peter Rabbit as well. I'm quite excited for that. The last Peter Rabbit, whether it's the last Beatrix Potter, depends how far you read into that information. And obviously we don't know anything about Paddingtons for the year. Are we going to get some more at the end of the year? Who knows, maybe. And then obviously the big thing we're looking for this year are the mintage figures, to finally sort out Team Tower versus Team Cathedral. But no, lovely, lovely coin. I'm very impressed with it. I really like it. To be fair, when they first announced the set, I wasn't too keen on the idea, but the designs I think are stunning and celebrating something very, very cool and British. I must admit, prior to these coins coming out, I didn't even realise that the UK played such an important part in the discovery of dinosaur fossils, bones, whatever it happens to be. Obviously I've heard of the Jurassic Coast but never thought much of it, so just the idea that it's commemorated forever on a coin now, I think is very, very worthy a topic. But again, as I said earlier, for those of you under the weather, for those of you that are staying home, keeping safe, my thoughts with you. I hope you're all feeling better soon, and let's all cross our fingers, and hopefully this whole situation will blow over. Well, as ever, all that leaves me to do now is thank you so much for watching. I hope that you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for more coins. Bye!